Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome back to my live stream tonight. Now it's 10:45. It's almost the day change. Today is a February 5th, Thursday night. How you guys doing? I just came back home and finished my work, and today's kind of a bit busy day because of the Super Bowl is coming, and the most of the casino strip I think they're getting busy now. And I just, as usual, after back home, I just take a bath. It's my routine. And I bought some nice wooden tray table in the bath. So I put the hot water in the tab, and I bought a Japanese. It's called onsen no moto. It's like a bath salt, all the minerals, like a powder thing, but like kind of nice, like a nice kind of classic traditional onsen hot springs feels, and also that's actually very close to the all the minerals and all the chemicals. That's actually really close to the original Japanese onsen hot spring. That was what it's called. I think mostly calcium, and what's inside? I think potassium, magnesium. Yeah, that type of the chemicals, minerals. And it's actually your make. I really like to take a bath because in a busy day or even any jobs I was filming, it could be acting in any jobs. If I get really relaxed, that's actually really good. And then right after take a bath, I can completely change my mind and body into relaxing more, like switch over in a second. But not only the bath, I try to design so like system to how to get sleep better and how I can get relax better. So I bought a tray, so the wooden tray for my bathtub and putting it's on Amazon. It's like quite cheap. And like something like a some earthy kind of thing in a room is really nice. So that's why I changed the room in the back. That like after I came back from Japan trip last time. My favorite hotel in Japan. It's called Hoshinoya. It's hey guys, welcome to my streaming. And my favorite place is called Hoshinoya. Then this time I stayed one of the Japan hotel. It's called Kai. Kai is like one of the Hoshino resort brand in Japan, and all the onsen hot springs. It's in a different local places. This time I went to Izu. Izu. Izu is a local place name called Izu. It's like kind of couple of hours trip from Tokyo, and like more like an ocean side of area, and it's nice traditional onsen. The city, the town is kind of in between Tokyo and my hometown, so we went there to stay one night over there, and it's actually really nice place. And Hoshino Resort normally design a room. It's called modern, so like kind of still a little bit modern and westernish design, but still the lightings, all the architectures you can feel Japan. So after back home, I try to mock up something in my house in the room. After back home, how can I make my rooms more relaxing? Then I realized the temperature of the light is very important. So if you see my back, that lantern, uh, we actually got for free on a marketplace, and then the guy is super nice guy. I still remember his name is Christian. The Christian gave us everything because he was leaving the house, and that was for free. Hey, you guys also need this? And yeah, why not? We also 4 years ago, yeah, we just started moving this house. So that lantern, and I was using really high temperature light. It's like kind of, I forget how much the temperature. Could be over 5,000 or 6,000 Kelvin. It's quite bluish, whitish. But in the human's eye, it's actually always better to see a little bit more warmer color, and it can feels more relaxing. So I changed the light bulb to be more warmer color and more wooden thing. Anyhow, so back to my bath story. Mm, so in the bath, I put the wooden, it's made by bamboo, put on a table and in the bath, and then I put turn the lights off. And then normally it's very noisy in the fan on top when when you get into the bathroom. Normally turn off. Normally the fans are so loud. I turn off the light. I turn off the fan, and I put the aroma candle, the candle like three like kind of smell or something. And I always bring a non-alcohol drink because I don't drink. I cannot drink. Unfortunately, I used to drink when I was in Japan. I drink a lot, but I quit. I don't say quit, but I I cannot. If I drink alcohol, I feel get really really sick. So I normally get non-sugar like a fruity flavored drink. You can buy 4 bags, 5 bags in Walmart. It's like you got all the dozens of drinks. So I bring into the room, and then normally I bring my iPad. So this is I watch a YouTube or this is my iPad Mini 7. No, Mini 6. I wanted to buy it a new one because this is kind of be moving funny now. So I might get the new one and then download all the Japanese comic books or Japanese books, and then I just reading time or watch YouTube time. I normally don't want to watch anime or movie in the bath in a small iPad. It's a little bit different story. If I want to watch movies, I want to set up the whole. I have a projector screen and a bigger projector screen with the Bose movie sound system, like a really nice sound system, the screen, and I sit down and make sure in the moment, and I want to prepare everything and I watch. Uh, yeah, that's more preference thing. But anyhow, it's just anything. If I just get some informations in the bath, and then I'm happy with it, and I watch YouTube like this. You guys might be hopefully you guys relaxing a Thursday night like this and relaxing, and that's my refreshing. And the last thing is after I finish the bath, I normally drink tea. This tea is today is drinking what is the unknown. It's where all the outcomes are possible. Enter it with grace. But so yogi. Yeah, it's a yogi kind of mindfulness tea. I think a lemon immune system boost drink or something. And also another one, Maria, my wife got one is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is really good to help you sleep, and it gonna be give you really deep sleep and a hormone balance. It really helps. So I just drink tea, and I do some live or some little bit of creative, relaxing work. And most of the time, I just read a book. I actually like reading the books, even both Japanese and English, and I'm happy to share on this YouTube channel. This is my place to express what I've been studying and I share it, and also that's part of my learning. So anyhow, today, so from yesterday, recently, I'm just keep sharing about the courage to be disliked, and on my bracket, I was just reading, and a couple of keyword are popping up. So a couple of keyword is the first, the yesterday is there is no competition. It's a human, it's a comrade, can be your friend, your team, could be, and you have to respect any any lives as a human being. It's someone is a young kid or older or different gender or race or anything, it just doesn't matter. As a human being, as a life, you have to respect. So in this book, it's called Horizontal Relationship. To think about, if most of the time, if you have some if you don't get something that a lot of issue in your life, and if you don't feel satisfied in your life, and if you always struggle or you feel something, you don't feel happy, or you always nothing satisfied, most of the time must be caused by the interpersonal relationship, because in this book says most of all these issues happening in your life is caused by what the book says, not me. 100% it's caused by the interpersonal relationship. So, if you solve the interpersonal relationship, this actually really helps you to solve any problems. Could be a problem, could be cope with your partner, your family, or your parents, or your kids. Always family stuff that cause issues. Even I had a lot of issue with especially my mom when I was high school. Like a lot of fights, and especially get teenagers that my Japanese parents always tell you you have to study hard, study hard, study hard, and I was sick of it. And I didn't. I liked to study back in them, but if my parents keep asking me to push me to given pressure to study hard, and I lost my motivation. I lost my interest to study, and I got a lot of conflict happen to my parents. Could be most of the time, maybe not only me, but lots of the Japanese kids could be experienced, I guess. Mm. But I feel the interpersonal relationship, this will be the key to how to solve this problem. And not only solve this problem, but also, like for example, recently my brother, I couldn't see my brother because he was very busy, and then I was big worried about him. But at the same time, the other time actually I was finishing reading this book, and then I realized uh, even he is my brother. I cannot too much step into someone. Even let's say something happened to my wife. Even I have my opinion. What does she do? And then even I can talk with her, but that's something she's facing challenging. What I could do is as a partner, even for my family member, what I could do is emotionally support because they don't need an answer. Like most of the time, your wife, they don't need your answer. Your girlfriend, they don't need your answer. But what they need compassion, and they need to be on their, so they need you to be on their side. Then the most important part to be you are the one who understand themselves the most, and they feel emotionally and energetically could be more confident to do something. I think this is another keyword, essential keyword to do for some education background. Like for example, if your kid study wants to study hard, yes, the one way is just keep talking to them. You have to study hard. You have to study hard. Yes, you can do that way. The problem is that study or not, it's actually their decision. Okay, who's gonna affect if you study or not? It's them. Because if they don't study, it's actually they might fail. If they might fail means they cannot go to the better school or they cannot get a better job. I'm not saying if you fail from school means you fail from the life. No, I'm not saying that. If you fail from a school, maybe you start some business. You study by yourself, and you could be a billionaire. Could be happen. So I'm just talking about it's just an example. I'm not putting my opinion. You should study or not. I'm not talking like that. But what I'm saying is, if you're teaching something for the kids, if the kids are keep study or not, it's actually their decision. And in this book said it's their own task. So teacher or parents cannot engage fully to their life because that's their life's issues or tasks or challenges. So as a mentor or teacher or coach, what's the most important position or a purpose to be there is you be always be next to them and you understand them very well and then they can do their best. So that's it. You cannot do further. You can give them some advice, you can give them some information, or sometimes they can give them some answers, but you cannot give them the answers because that's their task. They are the one who has to find themselves the real answer to any challenges. The challenges could be, or could be a study, or challenges could be the assessment, or challenges could be, for example, your life's no, maybe the work, maybe the how to raise your income, or how to cope with the customers, or how to run the business better, or as a friend or as a family member, as you know, you are different from them, so you cannot engage. And there's actually same thing happened for like when you're talking to a jerk. Unfortunately, there's some people will be considered as like a not friendly person, something targeting you, or like a very impolite or something condescending you. You know, in this life, especially you work in a casino, man, like a lot of players got kind of bad players, not only good players, some asshole players, unfortunately. But how to communicate with them is actually that's a key. And then if you're in a customer service, especially, even if you're not in a customer service, even if you're in a business, some maybe business owners might be really tough to communicate with, right? Because they have money or something. Their goal might be different from normal regular people like us. And then you realize how, man, how to communicate with this. And as someone like that type of person that targeting you, sorry, my bad. I'm just editing my film. Targeting you and it's something, offending you emotionally, and then but Takashi, because doing that, that's why it happens. This and that. Now, logic doesn't exist, but like especially on a casino, it's all gambling. But not only that, some people like okay, could be your manager, could be your boss, could be your parents, or could be your partner. Sometimes start blaming you or like through your emotions, and you think that's unfair sometimes, right? That's scold by everyone in front of everyone, or for example, something scold or something pointed out, like a targeted, and they throw out the emotions and the negative emotion to you, and you feel very bad, you feel very sad, you're very angry. You might feel angry too, something offending you, right? But here is the key point I noticed after reading this book. That's not your problem at all. That's not your problem at all. What's the problem? The problem is their problem. They have an issue to how to communicate to you. And if they have some issue to communicate with you, could be having the same issue to other people. So which means they might not happy in their life all the time. Because if someone talk to you and very friendly and as a human being, your brain can process because we're human, we're animal, we survive in this life on Earth as a DNA, keep passing on to the same DNA like almost over 10,000, 20,000 years. I forgot. As a science background, I have to study research well. Anyhow, in a second, if you see someone, unfortunately, your brain judging this person. This person is on my side, or this person is my enemy. So if this person always seeing you as an enemy, so he always have some issue. She sees the other people in the same way, and then she might thinks all the time, why my life sucks, why I hate this job, why I hate this person, why I'm always losing it. And at the end of the day, what happens? All these angers accumulate and then throw away the emotion to someone, blaming, oh, this is not my fault, that's your fault. Yeah, it could be. So I could do is just like a Tai Chi, listen, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, and shift over to the energy to somewhere. I listen, yeah, I understand what's going on. It could be my fault, could be their fault, it doesn't matter. Could be the other third person's fault. I don't know. Could be I understand, but how that person communicate to you is very offensive way with emotion. That's not right, right? Yeah, that's not right. That's not cool. And especially in front of some people, someone like I'm the bad person, she or he is the winner or stuff like that. They try to communicate like manipulated people do like that way, right? Normally, whenever I see that type of situation happens, I just normally shift like a Tai Chi, receive, and pass on to somewhere, and I don't take it. Of course, my energy is still not stable. And then the one very important key word is that's their task. That's not my task. They have their own issue in the life stages to challenge something to overcome current situation. That's it. And then you cannot do anything. Unfortunately, I'm a kind of person, but I cannot save everyone. So what you could do is pass on and then receive. And in your head, no competition, no fight with them. Listen out, listen, just acknowledge. Okay, this person communicate me like that way, but I don't want to fight with these type of people. So what I could do, I just half step back and just listen. Okay, done. That's it. And then what I see them, they have their own issue, and I cannot fix them because they have their own problem already. They have their problem already. That's why they're offending you. That's the very um, simple, simple way what is actually happening. All right. Anyhow, so now it's the 10 past 11. So I want to back to edit my film. So thank you so much for my small talk in a nighttime talk about 10 to 20 minutes. I'm trying to do more live stream. I'm kind of enjoying now. If you like, please subscribe and like and subscribe on my channel. And I really want to grow my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Bye.